We turn now to Carmen. Your question starts with Michael.
As administrators go, some mayors have had cordial relationships with the council, others have not. How would you make the working relationship go as smoothly as possible?
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like over the last 8 years, I've built a great relationship with a lot of the people at City Hall, and I think that's extremely important. I think one of the main things, main responsibility, I mean, I think we need to understand the mayor's main responsibility is to create conversations and get people at the table to have the conversations about what's best for our community. The real power of our community lies with our council, and so I think it's help building leverage amongst the council people, help getting to the table, helping them have conversations with each other without arguing and fighting about it. We can all disagree, and we've disagreed as our council a lot. But we all understand that we respect each other's decisions, and I think that's extremely important. Do I agree with everything that goes on in City Hall? Absolutely not. But I respect them and all the things they do there, and I think that's extremely important as a mayor to disagree, but continue to respect all the individuals that you pay them and in their professional capacity and what they do for our community.
Corey.
Well, you know, what I think we need to be focused on when it comes to administrators is I think we need to provide a vision and some objectives and turn them loose. Right now, if you talk to some of the folks down at City Hall, I think there's a big morale problem. It seems like there's been a little bit of an absence of leadership. They haven't been given clear objectives of what they should be doing and clear objectives on how council and mayor would like for them to carry out their jobs. So I think, you know, providing that sort of guidance to the administrators, to the administrator will go a long ways. And I think that'll help with morale down the line throughout City Hall. Every time you come into an organization, you have to take an honest look at who's in the positions. Do we have the right people in the key positions? You know, I've spoken quite extensively with Joe about this. I think he's a great administrator, but we also agree that if our ideas of how we should be carrying out the job differ at some point, maybe we have to part ways. At this point, I don't think that's necessary, but if we can provide clear vision and objectives to them, I think they can go out and execute a great plan for the city of Hastings.
Kathy.
When I gave my opening remarks, I think I mentioned that I have been on the City Council for 12 years. And for those of you who have long memories, you will know that we have had different kinds of mayors and mayoral style. So I have worked with those different styles. The latest style I like a lot better, I gotta tell you. Michael is absolutely right. There is respect among the council members. We definitely disagree, but we agree to disagree, and we leave those disagreements at the council table and we can move on. We work extremely well when we're together in a variety of sessions where we have to discuss important ideas. I think it is extremely important for a mayor to listen, to provide the support, to keep those relationships strong, and to continue to create the respect. I also believe, I guess I would agree with you also, Corey, that we need a mayor who is actually a full-time mayor and is there to hear and be there to address the concerns as they arise.
Emilio.
Well, I do believe that a mayor is a job that you have to be there 24/7, 365, all year round, okay? And it has to be a great leader, which is sometimes a good leader doesn't make many friends. You know, there's always will be a differences in opinions, and for whatever reason, it is good because it shows that we are democratic. We participate, and you know we listen, we accept. I would say, you know, if you are going to say something about me, why Emilio acting this way, what he say, or my accent, I do accept it because I know my defects, and I know. So if I'm going to make a decision and going to affect the community, I like the community to tell me, Emilio, this is wrong. Come on, wake up.
Butch.
I think being cordial is probably the only way to do it. Probably the first step, since council are all individuals and they all have their own life. If you want to get along with them, don't answer questions that aren't asked. Keep your nose out of their business. I think that's a big deal because these people on the council are serving just like anyone else. They deserve their privacy. And teaching them how to, they take this oath of office. Virtually no one who takes that understands the validity of why they do that. Cities, like other governments, are given police powers, and it's up to the elected to make sure those police powers are not abused. And I think Hastings has got enough examples of where they've kind of stepped over that line. So the two things being cordial, and so the council understand the validity of their oath of office.